Welcome back to the Surge Equestrian League 2025. My name is Shruti Tamra.
And I'm Dhruv Futnani, bringing you all the action from the small tour show jumping.
Who are you looking forward to?
Well, this event is really open and it's against the clock. It's under table C, so you can also have the winner of the competition dropping a fence but having an incredibly fast time. So it's going to be quite exciting to see this event. Everybody's going to be on the edge of their seats.
But I'm looking forward to Aradhana on Democratic. I mean, month after month, I have seen her progress and get better. So let's just see how this is going to pan out for her.
It's going to be a lot of fun. To be single rooms and suite rooms. There's going to be a gym and plenty of facilities for the guys who want to stay close to the action.
You have everything you need right here. 24 studio rooms. An excellent gym facility and an indoor games facility. Coming back to the course, we have a beautiful course laid out here.
We're going to be following a very similar course as the small tour under 16 for the small tour. Heights have gone up a little bit from 95 centimeters to 105 centimeters. The speed, the length, the time limit all remain the same. The one stride combination at 7. The related distances between 4 and 5, 8 and 9, and what we had seen, the turn from 6 to 7 is going to be the most important to save a lot of time. But the riders are going to have to ride pretty fast and ride accurately from the very first jump, because this is a speed class.
We have 21 entries.
.355 will be the first rider, Balaji Vijay Shankar on Nelly. Correction, Nell. This is a horse which is going to be competing, I think, for the very first time in India. Representing the Surge stable, Balaji Vijay Shankar on Nell at 355. So in a couple of minutes time, you can see the drone is going to go through the course.
Look at the sky, so beautiful. Right out of a painting, don't you think?
Perfect day for show jumping. You can
We can see the riders strategizing during their course walk.
and I'll go through the start order. Coming in first will be Balaji Vijay Shankar on Nell, followed by Ajay Shiva on Milan, followed by Yashan Kambata on Madam L, and Kiran Akade on Clarentian. Serial number 5 will be Sendil Nathan on Taushendron 9, followed by Vivek Varma on Girl with Pearl, Janvi Raheja on Lambiek, Bharat on Message Me, Sriram on Liberty. Number 10 will be Aradhana Anand on Democratic, followed by Basavaraju on Lucifer, Bharat Manoran on Diarado, Pritiv Krishna on Ferrell,
Muhammad Ali on Watermelon, Pratik Raj on Major, Ajay on Coco Canan, Yashan on Passy Kino, Kiran Akhade on Cyber Boom, Senthil on Raja, Vivek on Mr. President, and last but not the least is Shresh Mantena on Chiranza.
So 21 entries for the small tour day 1. Riders are getting ready. First rider will be in 7 minutes.
We're really encouraging all the parents, supporters, instructors to come and stand in the booth, especially if you think that the person that you're supporting is going to win. Wouldn't you want your reaction captured?
Well, the camera looks to be working. We're going to have the booth open for the coaches, team members, parents, spectators, anybody who wants to be on camera, live on YouTube. This is your chance.
To save some time, the riders can cut from 6 to 7A. Where else do you think they can save some time through? The steward has just informed us that 7 riders can be in the warm-up arena. instead of 6. Really interesting course. In the under 16 category, you thought we'd have some riders that would complete the course in under 50 seconds. So, what is the benchmark you're taking for the small tour?
I would go with the same because the course is the same, but the riders are a little more experienced. The heights have gone up by about 10 centimeters, so that should not be a problem for the quality of the horses which are doing this competition. Yeah, I still say 50 or a couple of seconds below 50 is very much possible, and what the first few riders should probably aim for.
Yeah, I think 49 to 51, that's the range that I think it'll land at.
We have a truly international team with us at third stable for the grand finale. The president of the ground jury, Colonel R.S. Yadav. We have jury member all the way from Iran, Mona. Course designer from Germany, Joseph Meyer. We have our chief steward from Japan, Anako Shirai. From Taiwan, we have Yuan Chen. And we have steward, Vanya Cheva from Bulgaria. So, a truly international team over here at third stable for this grand finale.
And as you can see on your screens, we have some truly international quality accommodation as well coming up very soon at Surge. Our first rider also in the arena at this stage, Balaji Vijay Shankar.
He's on Nell, representing third stable.
This is going to be a very interesting round. I think none of us have seen this horse jump before. Hopefully Balaji has.
The bell has been given.
So he would have the confidence to take her through. But a beautiful grey, looks in top shape. Our first rider in the small tour, day 1.
Looking for the timer on the screen as Balaji Vijay Shankar starts the small tour.
Almost vertical, that jump there.
Yeah. Had a little issue over there between. So this seems to be a first competition over here. So a few anxious moments, but I'm sure they will get things going.
This is a new combination, rider-horse combination, Dhruv. Nell, a recent import into the third stable.
Looks like a very talented horse. You can see there's plenty of clearance, but just a few moments where there's a slight disagreement, but I think they're getting it on well now.
Lucky there on 7A.
Yeah.
Gave it a bit of a brush with his hind legs. Pole stays in place.
Yeah, I think there's no need to stress about this competition. As long as they get through nicely, they're going to be well set up for the next couple of days.
Yeah, you can see that he's trying to give the horse a nice relaxed round. Just lay the foundation for the next 2 days. 8:085 seconds.
So a slow start to the small tour, but at least he went clear, Dhruv, which
Absolutely.
I think that probably was his primary objective with Nell.
Certainly, I think that was definitely the objective. It didn't look like he was doing anything ridiculous to set a fast time. That was a nice round. He completes it confidently. I'm sure there are good things to come from horse and rider very soon.
Now Ajay, who's in next, is riding Milan, and here's a horse who's gonna try to pick up the speed, I think.
Absolutely. I think he's in it to win it. But rider, just hold on for a moment. The course designer is just checking one of the fences.
He's checking 7A, the fence that Nell gave a little bit of a tap with his hind legs. Course designer gives us the all clear. He's put his hand up, signal that the course is absolutely fine.
And the bell is given, which means the rider has 45 seconds to start. The judges are ready. Rider number 2, Ajay Shiva on Milan, representing Surge Stable. This is definitely a horse which has some good experience, has done well at some of the shows locally, and I'm sure he's in it to win it. He's not going to be hanging around. He's going to go for the time.
Now, as the media director at Surge, I have a great advantage of watching these horses practice early in the morning. And let me tell you guys, we have some big hopes from Milan. He's been jumping well, he's been completing his rounds fast, and Ajay is coming into this Surge Grand Finale in a very competitive spirit.
Yeah, you can just see the way he's done the first 5 jumps. He's done a good job of it and needs to keep the momentum going. The sharp turn from 6 to 7, which is critical for the riders who want to win.
Oh!
Bit of an
What's
awkward takeoff, but he pulled through. That was fabulous.
Well, he put a half stride in there. That is big enough only for 1 stride. He got a stride and a half. But the poles are still up, and that's all that matters.
And as we
Oh.
say that, he brings down number 9.
Dhruv, he's gonna hold that against you for sure.
Well,
64.10 is what he's going to end up with 4 seconds. 65.10. A correction from the judges there.
yeah, so that's a good time. He will be somewhere in the placings, but I think we expect a much faster time for the riders who are going to be in the top 3.
And to give us exactly that, we have Yashan Kambata in the arena on Madam L, representing ARC.
We're going to have to just hold on for a couple of seconds. The on-ground team is just checking the timer. Little, ever so slightly technical adjustment.
Yeah, so the timing is done with an electronic machine. Basically has an infrared system, so it's accurate to 1/100th of a second.
Right, now Yashan Kambada, a man that the Surge Equestrian League is very, very familiar with.
Absolutely, I think he's done very well on the other horses. In fact, I remember speaking to him about Madam L, and he always said, oh, it's going to be an experience round and she's gaining experience. But I think this is the time for both of them to shine.
Really looks like he's putting that experience and wisdom to use today.
Yeah, 2 to 3 is quite a long approach, but I think the riders will be a little weary of it. Quite a few riders had a challenge in the under 16 at jump number 3. No such problems for Yashan.
On split timings, I think he's doing really, really well at this point.
Now this is what I'm interested to see. How will he move from 6 to 7A?
Now he took a long path round from 5 to 6 through. Any particular reason you think he's just taking the long married man's route around this course?
Well, I think if he's not really pushing for the win, he wouldn't want to take that risk. He's been quite careful about his turns. He hasn't been too tight on any of the turns. So he's going to have a good time.
He's nursing Madam L through this round, not showing any hurry at all as he approaches the final jump and does really well to get through his clear round.
66.09 seconds.
Good time, but we will see a few riders going a little bit faster. I'm pretty sure of that.
A correction, it is 76.09. That still puts Yashan Kambada in the lead at this stage.
We were really hoping for a round that would be close to 50 seconds. So
We
far,
still have time. We have 21 riders in this competition. We are done only with 3, so plenty of chances.
So far, we've not even seen a rider complete it in under 60 seconds. 50, I feel like we're stretching it a bit.
Well, we have a rider in the arena who certainly has all the talent in the world, has been super successful at most of the competitions, even at the higher levels. He's done the big tour multiple times. Kiran Akade. Clarendon Z, also one of the newer horses in India at the moment, but a very talented show jumper.
We're getting to see a lot of new combinations here today.
I think that's normal. The small tour is a great starting point. Horses which are recently imported, horses which are just building up on their confidence, they will start with the small tour, and when things are going well, then you will see the riders pushing them to the higher levels. But the small tour is a great place to start. They will just set it up in a moment. The bell is given and we are ready for rider number 4, Kiran Akade on Clarendon Z, representing the United Riders Barn. And we also have his teammate in the kiss and cry box.
Yeah, his teammate is filming this round very seriously. He seems to have forgotten that we have a media team here on ground.
We need to see a lot of emotion from Ali every time he jumps. He's doing it well. I think there's a lot of good communication going on between this horse and rider. Doing a great job. Takes the long way around to jump number 6. And he's going to go the long way around to jump number 7. So definitely the senior riders not pushing as hard as the riders we saw earlier in the under 16.
I'm surprised. I thought they would take a lot more risks than the under 16 riders.
Yeah, but these are some very nice show jumping rounds.
His colleague in the kiss and cry box is seriously working hard on filming this round on his phone.
.11 seconds. Very, very impressive.
Rider number 5, Sendil Nathan on Towson Shun 9.
I will continue to call it T9.
And if he is from Kovai Stables, then speed is in his blood. So we're going to see a super fast round.
Hoping some Kovai boys come to the booth. We'd love to see your reactions.
So we are ready to go. Is this going to be the first round which is ridden in anger? Going for the win, going for the time. Sendil. Nicely done over the first 2. He is going for it. Has to make sure the turns are sharp and the fences stay up. So I think for the more experienced riders, jump number 3 it doesn't seem like too much of a trouble.
Dhruv, the pace he's gone at, if he keeps the poles up, we're going to see a new leader, aren't we?
Absolutely. He's going to be faster
100%.
than the other riders, but I don't think he's going to match the under 16 riders, which he doesn't need to.
Finally, he's cut that.
Oh dear. She stumbles a bit over there, just loses her footing, which results in 1 refusal. And now brings the pole down at 7A.
That will add 4 seconds to his overall time.
Yeah, he would lose maybe about 5 or 6 seconds because of the refusal. So, okay, 1 more jump to go for Sendil on T9.
Takeoff spot missed a bit there, but all's well that ends well.
75.94 seconds for Senthil on T9.
Well, if there's one rider who's been through this course many times, it's Vivek Verma on Girl with a Pearl. Went through it 3 times already in the under 16 as a non-competitive rider. So I'm sure he knows the course. Now the question is, can he get it done in a fast time? He's shown intent. He's going for the kill, no doubt about that. And this horse,
he's not here to play.
This horse is really built for the speed events. You can see she's small, she's fast.
I love the takeoff points that he's picking. Great big jumps. Can you see the amount of clearance he has?
Well, he's kept all 5 jumps up. He's taken the shorter turn too.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Gets dislodged there. He just went too fast at that jump, didn't he, Dhruv?
I think the horse didn't see the takeoff point and then decided that it's not worth taking off if there's a chance of knocking it down. And unfortunately, with the momentum, the rider kept going.
And give Vivek a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. He's up on his feet, and the first thing he does is pat his horse and tell her it's all good. Not your fault. Not your fault. I think he will agree with that. Not the horse's fault.
Well, that's part of the risk you take in a speed class. Things happen, but it looks like he's okay. And he's going to walk out of here absolutely fine. So unfortunately, he is eliminated for the fall. But the next rider, Janvi Raheja on Lambiek, representing ARC Mumbai. So Vivek, if you're doing any more rounds today, please get a clearance from the doctor that you're good to go.
Now, Shruti, I think your favorite participant in the entire SEL is currently in the arena.
100%. And if you see her performance month after month, you would see that she has improved. This partnership has only grown stronger, and you'll not see another rider that's this calm. So composed, just a joy to watch.
Going well till now. Taking the long route round from 5 to 6. Not trying to cut in between the jumps.
Yeah, there are quite a few riders who are going to go for the time coming up a little bit later. So riders need to post a good time. But I think the pace she's going to have a decent time as long as she keeps the fences up.
Very nicely done through the 7AB combination. Perfect striding.
One more jump to go for Janvi on Lambiek.
Honestly, what a delight to watch.
She's at a textbook round, Shruti. Textbook round.
This is why she's my favorite.
Well done to Janvi Raheja.
77.78 seconds for Janvi. She should be proud of herself. She set up herself really well for the coming days.
Next rider from Zippy is Bharat on Message Me. This is also a super fast horse. Has done well in the speed classes in the last couple of shows. In with a chance, Bharat on Message Me, representing Zippy. Message me something about jump number 3, which the horse didn't like.
There's been a network error. but he will go around and reapproach that jump.
So it's going to be message me again.
There was a massive internet outage in Bangalore last night. Netflix was down, that's how I know. And message me finally gets a double tick and goes past jump number 3. And now we're waiting on the judges. Does that qualify as a refusal? It does. Unfortunate elimination, and it was an elimination in slow motion. The horse said 1, 2, 3, now I'm going to refuse.
Yeah, you could see that coming a few strides before, where the horse kind of already had decided that didn't want to go past jump number 5.
This is what happens when you text somebody and then you still have hope and then you get ghosted.
Speaking from personal experience there, Shruti Tamra.
I can't relate. That's never happened to me.
Moving on to the serious business of show jumping in the arena now.
Sriram on Liberty, representing Kovai Stables.
If you wanted to see some speed, now that's what you're going to get with this round.
So Liberty, beautiful warm blood, bred in India, South India, and ready to take on the course with the experienced Sriram in saddle.
Gliding through.
Well, in this category, he's definitely competing because he's over 16.
Look at this stage, he's the favorite to take down the first place prize in the small tour today, a whopping 15,000. It looks like if he keeps these poles up, he is going to be in pole position.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Look at that.
That was pure determination from the rider's side. No matter the stride was not there, he just said keep going, and Liberty said okay.
One more fence to cheer home your new leader in the small tour. And we have it. Well done to Sriram and Liberty.
58.60 seconds. He's our new leader. Just absolutely amazing to watch.
Yep, speed comes standard with Kovai Stables riders.
Now, if we speak about speed, it's very demoralizing when after you've just taken the leaderboard, you have Democratic and Aradhana walk in right after you.
Well, let's see how long that time will stand in the lead. It may be till the end of the competition, it may be only to the next rider, which is a very high possibility because we have a horse rider combination who have done extremely well at the speed classes. Aradhana on Democratic, also from Kovai Stables.
Guys, don't blink, don't yawn, don't sneeze. Keep your eyes wide open because this will be a quick round.
Yep, that you can count on. It'll be over in a jiffy. Democratic gets off well on jump number 1. Easily over jump number 2. Here's one of the most popular and consistent horses in India. Making it look ever so easy. Split timings. Wow, he's way ahead at this stage, Dhruv.
Yep, just got to keep the fences up. Being in the same team, I'm sure they've walked the course together, so it's going to be...
Oh! 4 seconds added there at 7B.
Still looking strong.
I still think she can do it.
Yeah, she's still looking good on the time. 1 fence to go.
Oh, and the refusal there. And that's... She's still... Yeah, she can still get onto the leaderboard. And she completes that in 60... 69.74. 69.74. 4 seconds added on for the pole. Commentator's curse is what we just did to a Aradha and Democratic.
Well, that happens all the time. That is not something new. We've seen that happen plenty of times. That split second where the concentration was lost, but a good round nonetheless. She's going to be in the placings.
Now, we're welcoming into the Surge family Basav Raju, riding Lucifer. Basu, an extremely talented and well-respected rider on the Indian show jumping circuit.
Well, if you look at this combination, horse and rider, I think they have the most experience in this event. Basu has years of experience, and so does Lucifer. Let's see how they work together, because I think they're competing for the first time.
This is another horse that I've been watching going around this course early in the morning as he was preparing for this Surge Grand Finale. Basu steadies him, lets him have a good look at 6. Hey, this round is looking really good, isn't it?
Absolutely, and Lucifer's a big horse, so though it may not be very quick striding, he's going to cover a lot of ground. Needs to keep the fences up. He's in with a brilliant chance.
I'm at the edge of my seat.
One jump to go. Could we get our new leader now?
Oh,
Last fence down, but what's his time?
61.42 seconds. That was such an impressive round. Very unfortunate at pole number 10 there. But I'm excited to see what he does in the next 2 days.
And Basavaraju is going to be followed up by Bharat Manoram on Diarado. I think it's the first time I'm seeing this horse competing also, representing Zippy. This should be a fun round to watch. I don't know if he's going for the win, but he's definitely going to give us a good display of show jumping. Showing his horse the entire arena, showing him the jumps. So Diarado and Bharat Manoran are ready for action. You can see the horse's ears are all the way in front. He's looking at everything. Clear over 1. So similar to Lucifer, this is a big striding horse. He will cover a lot of ground. Just has to be a little bit careful on the turns. Takes the short turn to 6. He's going to go midway across. From 6 to 7. A good turn, not the sharpest of turns, but
Gentle thud at 7A, but the pole's up.
7 to 8. Tight turn. This horse has a lot of power. You can see he clears the fences with plenty to spare.
Just one more fence to go.
He's going to be in it.
And with that clear round, Bharat Manoran
63.25 seconds for Bharat Manoharan on Diarado.
And he could have saved at least 3 or 4 seconds because he started that much later. His timer had timed out and he spent 3 seconds before he got past the start line. But in this sort of competition, the time just starts with whether you've done your first jump or not, whether you've crossed the start line or not. So he could have been 4 seconds or so faster, but he was just a little late to start his course.
Now we have another Kovai boy in the arena, Prithv Krishna on Farrell.
This looks like a very positive moving horse. Has his ears in front, ready for the challenge. How much is he going to push him? He's got through the first 3 jumps. He's riding forward, so he's going to have a positive time. Nicely over 5. Is he going to take the short turn to 6? Yes, he's threading his way through. Over 6 and the sharp turn to 7. Well done. Plenty of input from the rider to keep the horse going. Now the turn to 8.
His instructor on the sidelines at our booth, just watching in a lot of anticipation.
Nice. He's in it with a chance. One more jump to go. This is a good round for Prithv Krishna. Another rider to have the last fence down.
65.47 seconds.
A well-ridden round by Prithv Krishna on Farrell. Good job, young man. Just a little unlucky. Spectators over here, guys at the entrance gate, can you move back a little bit? That will be a disturbance for the horse.
Feel free to stand on the booth where we can record your reactions.
Next in the arena, Muhammad Ali on Watermelon representing Surge Stable. This horse rider combination have had plenty of success in the past. They've worked well together in speed competitions. Let's see what they're going to do today. He had some nice rounds in the under 16 on City of Ayanch and Salwood. Now on this beautiful chestnut warm blood, we have Muhammad Ali.
This is a partnership that he's actually put in a lot of effort into.
Over 6. Looks like he's going the long way around to jump number 7. Nicely done over the one stride combination. One more jump to go. He's riding this really well, in control, doing a good job. Doesn't look like he's pushing him too much for the time.
Slightly unlucky with that last fence. 82.81 seconds for Muhammad Ali on Watermelon. He's given his horse a great first day experience.
Next in the arena, we have Pratik Raj on Major, representing Kovai Stables. This horse rider combination has done really well in the past. We've seen them win many a speed round. Let's see what they're going to do today. And we have his coach Sarvanan in the kiss and cry box. Let's see if it's going to be kissing or crying very soon. Nicely through the first 3 fences. He's definitely going to have a good time. Needs to keep this momentum going. Keep the fences up. Some important turns coming up. Jump number 6 to jump number 7. Goes the long way around, but he's still got a good time.
Wonderfully done there.
Lucky on 9, keeps the fence up. 1 fence to go. Can he get it under 60 seconds? It is possible.
It is very possible. .40 seconds. Sorry, 62.42 seconds for Pratik Raj on major.
Next in the arena, we have Ajay Shiva on Coco Kanan Z. Rider number 16, Ajay Shiva, representing Surd Stable. Looks like a strong, stocky horse. Got plenty of power to take the short turns. And he's definitely riding him forward through the lines now. He's cleared over 5.
Bit unfortunate there.
As a refusal at jump number 6, coming back to do it the second attempt. Yeah, this horse jumps really well in terms of clearances. He's got his legs perfectly set up during the takeoff and the landing stages. Nicely over 9, approaching the last fence. Ajay Shiva on Coco Kanan Z.
.09 seconds for Ajay on Coco Kanan. Sriram is still comfortably sitting at the first place. But let's see if Yashan will change that. Niyal, we've gone from my favorite to yours. Have Yashan Kambata in the arena now. You think he will take Sriram off his first place?
Not the pace he's going at currently. Right now, it's quite clear to me that he's trying to do this round much more for the horse rather than for a podium. This looks like a very relaxed, educational sort of round for this horse.
Without a doubt. He looks very in control, not going for a fast round, more looking at consistent takeoffs, keeping a good rhythm through and through. So, it's a pleasure to watch.
It's absolutely fantastic on the eye. It's just not going to work out on the stopwatch. 4 seconds added there as I say that.
Yeah, this is also a horse that we've seen very little of in the last few months. I think he's relatively new. He's done a few shows, but getting used to the conditions in India.
At this stage, Sriram still holds on to the first rank. Basav Raju is in second, Pratik Raj in third, Bharat Manoharan is fourth, and Ajay S is in fifth.
approaching the last fence. I think the numbers will stay the same even after this round, and only a handful of rounds to go.
.9094 the timing there for Yashan Kambata. But I think he'd be quite pleased, Dhruv, because all said and done, he managed to get this horse to complete this round and gain a bit of confidence. That much I can tell you.
Absolutely. Having one fence down is not a problem at this stage. The horse is looking very calm, in control, goes through the course very nicely. So he'll be happy with that.
In the arena, we now have Kiran Akhade on Cyber Boom representing ARB.
So if this horse is anything to do with the name, he's gonna be a super fast horse. Started off a little hesitant, but now looks to be moving along quite confidently.
You know, while this doesn't look like a hurried round, Kiran is still cutting the corners. He's still trying to save some time.
Oh, absolutely, and that's the trademark of a good rider. I think most of the top riders you see, it won't look like they're rushing, but they will be making up some ground in the turns.
Now, as he takes the long route round to approach 6, he pretty much leaves his chances of the leaderboard right there at that jump, right?
Sure, I think this is also an educational round. He's not pushing for a crazy time, looking for a clear round, looking for the horse to be happy, go home feeling good about himself, and be ready for the competition tomorrow.
And having said that, you better watch out for this horse on day 3 when we have the Small Tour Grand Prix, because this horse is clearing these jumps with about a skyscraper to spare.
Yeah, he's a super talented horse, and he's riding him really well. He's not getting worked up, nice and relaxed.
I know this is a 1 meter course, but it looks like he's just jumped a 130 and come back. That's how easily he was clearing all these jumps.
76.06 seconds for Kiran Akhade on Cyber Boom.
Next in the arena, we have Sendil Nathan on Raja. This horse has plenty of speed. He went through the round on T9. I think he was a little disappointed, but he has plenty of opportunity on Raja to make up for that. He's seen the course, he knows exactly what's required.
Let's see if Raja takes the throne away from Sri Ram.
Well, they're teammates, so I'm sure it'll give him immense pleasure.
And because they're teammates from Kovai, you know that there's only one way they go. Boom, boom, boom.
Yep.
Wow.
What was that?
He's charged that jump. He's raced up to 3, flying over 4, getting a bit flat over 5. Dhruv,
He's got to be careful
What
because
is
6
this?
to 7 to 8 is going to be critical, and you cannot do it at that speed.
he's just corrected himself enough to keep that 6th pole up, taking the long way around to 7 because the speed out of jump number 6, there was no way he could turn in. 4 seconds added there for the drop at 7B, but this is still looking potentially like it could be a podium finish because he's
Yeah.
flying through this course.
Just one more to go.
And I can tell you, you can do it at this height and get away with it. At the bigger jumps, definitely no. But he's being brave.
6.514 puts him currently in the 6th spot. He's actually made it into the top 6. He will get a rosette if the results stay the way they are.
If he didn't get that pole down, I'm sure he would have been the first 3 placings.
Next in the arena, Vivek Verma on Mr. President. He's definitely not going to be going as fast as Raja, but if he is careful through the round, there's no reason why this horse can't set a very good time. He has plenty of experience. I've seen this horse competing all over the country.
Nobody knows this course better than him today. This is his 5th ride today.
Lucky on 5.
Oh, that's exactly where he had where he was dislodged with his previous horse.
Exactly. So that could have been a slight doubt in his mind approaching the fence. And of course, when you cut between 7B and jump number 10, you actually get in at a very awkward angle. So if the horse has even the slightest doubt in his mind, you're in big trouble.
Yeah, you're surprising the horse coming through those two and then all of a sudden letting him look at jump number 6 and say, this is what we're doing, buddy.
Exactly. I mean, the horses don't know the numbers, they don't know the flags. So, the rider has to be careful enough to understand what the horse is going to be seeing. So the bell is given again and he can restart. So 6 seconds added to his time. He's going to take it a little bit easy now and try and complete the course. That will be the objective.
Yeah, you can visibly see that he shifted gears.
And full marks to Vivek for effort. I mean, he's jumped so many horses. He's here every morning working the horses, and there's no doubt that his commitment to the sport is there. Oh, bit of a stutter there at 9.
Yeah, well, that happens when the horse says, I can put in another stride, and the rider is anticipating an early takeoff. But they've done well, they've completed the round. Good job, Vivek Verma, on Mr. President.
89.53 will be his final timing with the 6 seconds added for the drop at jump number 6.
Our last rider, Shresh Mantena on Chiranza, representing Third Stable. Well, he's had the luxury of watching 20 riders before him. He knows what the plan is.
And I can see the other riders in the warm-up arena already getting onto their horses because at least 5 out of the 6 results are guaranteed. Sriram is currently in first, Basav Raju is second, Pratik Raj third, Bharat Manoharan in fourth, Ajay S in fifth, and Senthil Nathan is in seventh. Now, can young Shresht make a bid to be on that podium? Looking good for now, going through this course very well, Dhruv, and he's picking the inside line.
Yeah, I think at this stage that's a requirement, and the turn to 7 is a requirement. Nicely done. Needs to move.
Nicely done there. The young man would have saved himself some time. This is getting exciting now. All right, split times. At 50, the time to beat is 58.6. Is he going to... Oh, that's close, but that's on the podium. That's on the podium. 61.95 puts him into third rank. He's just dropped Pratik Raj down into fourth. Well done. Came in last and he saved the best for last. Very nice round by a pretty rangy horse, Dhruv. It wouldn't have been easy for him to do those turns that he did.
Absolutely, and I think this is a new horse-rider combination. So plenty of discussions going on in the middle of the course between horse and rider. What do we need to do? How much do we need to go? And this relationship is only going to get better and better with time.
And certainly this horse looks like he's got scope and would probably get better on Grand Prix day. Shresh Raju Mantena forces the issue, puts himself on the podium, finishes off in third place. So here's your final results, folks. In first we have Sriram on Liberty. Second, Basavaraju on Lucifer. In third, the homeboy Shresht Mantena with Chiranza. Pratik Raj is in fourth place. Bharat Manoran and DR Odo take fifth, and Ajay S with Milan takes the final spot for a rosette and comes into sixth. So while we watch our highlights, our 6 riders who are going to be receiving rosettes are getting mounted up and getting ready to come in for their victory lap. I'm sure they're all feeling very proud and rather pleased to have kicked off the Surge Grand Finale Small Tour on a winning note. And things are probably just going to get better for all of them as this tournament progresses over the next 2 days. Once Sriram and Liberty had set that time of 58.6, they'd just put a lot of pressure on everyone else coming in after them because that was a very, very respectable time. Let me tell you, Basavraju and Lucifer for the first competition together, that was a great performance. And Shresht with his absolutely brand new horse Chiranza should be really proud of that round. He took the turns, he did it all right. Pratik Raj was holding on to third till the last rider went in and he just got dropped down to fourth. And Bharat and Diarado, well, it was looking like a bit of an education, but Bharat, the rider that he is, he came on and he got into the podium. And Ajay with Milan finished off in 6th place. Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of the small tour, please give them a warm round of applause. Absolutely fantastic performance by these young horses and quite a few young riders as well. So they deserve all the applause that they can get. And from all of us here at the Surge Stable, we're gonna sign off and take a quick break. When we come back, we have the medium tour followed by the big tour. And in case you've forgotten, we've got some top class international talent on display. So stick around and come back for the next live broadcast, which will be shortly right here on the Surge YouTube channel. For now, from the media team, we're gonna sign off and see you in a bit.
here are the results of the small tour day 1. At rank number 6 we have Ajay on Milan. Rank number 5 we have Bharat on Diarado. Rank number 4 we have Pratik Raj on Major. Rank number 3 we have Shresht on Chiranza. Rank number 2 we have Basavaraju on Lucifer. And at rank number 1 we have Sri Ram on Liberty.